Pisces. Welcome, welcome. First reading's relationships. And the second reading will be some financials, some finances, what's going on around finances, stuff like that. You tell yourself if it resonates. Okay. Some reason I'm getting this feeling that somebody is using somebody and okay. So the first card we got was palm tree in reverse. So that's no stability, no growth, no flexibility between two people. And it seems like these two people have more options. Okay, they have a lot more options than sitting in this energy with this person. So we've got, on one side, we've got the snake, and that's where this engagement ring is. Clever, the other woman, enemy, competition, malicious, and then with soulmate, soul contract. So this is like somebody you have a soul contract with that's using a commitment or a partnership to fuck you over. Okay? The thing is that they're addicted to you. Okay? And they think that, oh my God, you know what I think this is? I think this is like fatal attraction. Like this person wants to fuck you over because you won't date them. I didn't think that's where this was going. Wow. Okay, so this other person, okay, that I feel like is being used, which could be you, Pisces. We've got the Phoenix. So you're in this like new phase, okay, or transformation, changed mind, growth, renewal. Something is new in your life, okay? Whether it's your frame of mind, the way you're thinking, the way you're feeling, the way you're acting, right? There's a new phase, there's growth where you are, which is probably why you don't want anything to do with this person. Why would you? Right? If you've got smooth sailing in front of you, you don't want somebody causing an iceberg and then you crash, right? So then we've got date, we've got seduction, and we've got heart with a key. So I feel like this person that's got all this new energy around them, this changed mind, this growth, is like meeting somebody new. And they want to meet the one, like they want to settle down, which is why they don't want to fuck around with this person anymore, because it's not doing them any good, right? They want to settle down and they want to date, they want to get out there, and this other person is doing everything they can to keep this person from doing what they really truly want to do. They're acting like a third party interference. So it's like if you go on a date, or if you meet somebody, this person gets wind of it and then calls you up and is like, well, so you're seeing people now? Well, you're fucking around now? What are you doing? And you're like, And then they're like, well, just come over, just sleep with me, just do this, just do that. And it's really hard to get this person away from you because they're using a commitment to fuck with you. So then we've got Cupid's arrow, addiction, camera, and heartbroken. So I think that this person is 100% addicted to this other person. And they're going to do anything and anything they can to sabotage this person from dating. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to sabotage them from dating. It's like going out and telling the whole town that this person has the clap. And then nobody wants to date them. It's sabotage. It's an enemy. And they feel like it's their contract in life, their mission in life to fuck you over because you won't be with them. And they're obsessed with you. Like they're codependent, obsessive, compulsive on you. And they think that there's this love, like they think that you're going to come together through all this, you know, like you're going to be the one for them. You're going to realize that you don't need anybody else, that you just need them because that's where the commitment is. And it's like, no. If anything, I'd say stay away from this person. Stabbed in the back. Yeah, okay. So the thing is that this is coming to light right now. This person, okay, it just fell on the ground. The dragonfly card. This person is attacking you. And when this comes to light, like if you speak to them and you say something to them and you tell them to leave you alone or you tell them to back up and that you're dating and that, you know, go find somebody new, that this isn't going to work anymore, they might attack you. I'm just saying. They might do some type of shocking attack behind your back, which is going around and spreading a rumor about you, right? They also, I just saw they could key your car. Yeah, I saw like slut or whore like keyed into the door. This person's going to get malicious. And the thing is the only thing that I can actually suggest doing is if they go as far as keying something, the only thing you can really do is get a restraining order. That's going to be the only thing that you're going to be able to do to keep this person's energy away from you. And if they get hostile and they get angry and they get territorial and they start lashing out because of how bad this anger is, then no doubt they could hurt you. And that's what happens when your heart gets broken. Unfortunately, not that many people out there sometimes can be the most mature when it comes to breakups. And if they feel like you're the one for them and they're completely hitched on you, then they're going to think that it's like right to have you. You know, like it's their right to have you and even you're fighting it. And that could get dangerous. That could get to the point where they show up to your work all the time, or they start showing up to your condo, or they start showing up to where you live, bringing you gifts and stuff and saying that like you can't live without them. And you're like, that's where you have to put a restraining order in. You have to do something. You have to say something, because most people do actually honestly get afraid of the cops. They do. They're little pansy, little fucking pussies, and they think that their balls have dropped, and they think that they're know-it-alls and they can do whatever they want. But in the end, we do have the law. And one thing that I love are cops. Like, I genuinely love cops. Like, if they're actually good, we need them here. That's the thing I don't realize. I'm like, yeah, okay, some of them take advantage of things, but who doesn't take advantage of something? Parents take advantage of their roles. Teachers take advantage of their roles. People in the government take advantage of their roles. Everybody takes advantage of their fucking roles if they're an asshole, right? It's not just cops. It's not just fucking, you know what I mean? I don't want to get on that, but like, that's where I'm going with this. Like, I love cops, man. There was this one time, it was like 8 a.m. My sister and I were going to grab coffee because we were starting our shift. And there was like 10 cops just sitting in the Tim Hortons. Like, there was nobody else in there. They were just sitting there. They were laughing. They were joking. They were getting ready for their day. And all I wanted to do was go and sit with them. Like, just a buff men just sitting all there with their vests on. They can't really, sit comfortably, right? So they're all like adjusting and stretching. And I'm like, man, I love cops. I also dated a cop once. That was difficult. Cops carry a lot of weight, man. Especially if they work in cities. The things that cops see, and that's the thing, is like cops will never really talk about it, right? Firefighters, ambulance workers, they won't talk about the bad stuff. I got this one cop to kind of open up a little bit because we had this power outage, and at the time he was on duty, and he said the shit that he found during that power outage, like people's houses that had burnt down from left on candles. Some woman went to Walmart to do her Christmas shopping, left all the candles on in the house. She came back, her entire fucking life was burnt down. People who left ovens on in the middle of the night died from carbon dioxide poisoning. Like, holy crap, the heroes out there. I tell you. Why am I shuffling this deck again? I don't need to shuffle that deck again. Sometimes I just like telling stories. Okay, so now I put 2 other decks together. We're going to use this massive deck now for financials. I did a little reading with them last night. It was awesome. So I'm really excited to see what comes out today. They don't shuffle very well together because they're 2 different size cards, even though they're by the same artist. They're not shuffling the best, so I have to kind of shuffle them a different way. All smatted together now. Okay, that's the other card that fell down. Oof, the devil. That's the only card that fell down. Okay, why? What accompanies the devil, please? Wow. I mean, talk about a hidden agenda. What's lurking below and the 7 of Swords, the hidden sword, really? Mother of Wands. Seven of Swords. Oh my God, double 7 of Swords. Something is really hiding from you. Something that you know, High Priestess. I think you're hiding something from yourself. With that Mother of Wands in there, oh my gosh, look, Ace of Swords. Okay. I would say the cards are ready. Yeah, I like that one too. Good. Okay. Okay. 3 of Wands with the Devil. 8 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. We got the King of Cups with the Mother of Wands. We got the 6 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles with the High Priestess. And the Son of Pentacles with the Ace. 3 of Wands again. Double 3 of Wands. Okay, what's on the bottom? 3 cards on the bottom. Ooh, 9 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands. We got a double Queen of Wands. Double Queen of Wands. Double 7 of Swords. And double 3 of Wands. Ha! You know what's really funny? You know that cop I was just talking about? He has an octopus tattooed on his arm. What are the odds? It's a sick octopus too. Like, it's like one of the best tattoos I've ever seen. It looks so, he's such a hot guy. Like, oh God. I've dated some fucking gems in my past, let me tell you. Some really good looking men. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we've got, I know, this is like just double energy coming out, basically. We'll put this right here. Come back to those. Una momento. Okay, so 3 of Wands with the Devil. So it's like, I almost feel like um, what's lurking in the depths of the darkness, okay, is something that is infinite. Okay, it's infinite. I was going to say infinity. That's not the right word. Infinite. Okay, it's infinite. And that's why you don't see it. Okay, that's why you're hiding. You're hiding something from yourself, and it's about to get ignited. Okay, it's about to pop off. It's a very, very valuable piece of information purposely tucked away, right? So then it could be ignited when you wanted it to. And then we've got Queen of Wands with the King of Cups. So I believe that this is, again, another deep, like, look at these, both of these. I mean, now I'm going to make them looking right at themselves, but those are two creatures in the same reading that go extremely deep into the ocean. Okay, they go to depths that not too many fierce predators do. Okay, like they have a lot of balls. Okay, just like I'm talking about cops. Like, these people got balls. Okay, they're not just cops because they want to appear as something. They're not just firefighters because they want to appear like they do something good. These are good people. Okay, that I'm talking about here, that are involved in this reading, or that are around you, or have something to do with this. I'm not quite sure, but this is a good energy lifting up a fired energy. Okay, and we get the lifting exactly with that, with the Six of Wands, out of the darkness. So if you are in the dark right now about something and you really don't know what's going to happen, it's subconsciously you do know you've just hidden the main ingredient from yourself. So then you don't put the pieces of the puzzle together too quickly, because maybe if you put the pieces together, it's going to get eaten up too fast. I don't really know. It's your idea, not mine, right? So now we've got the High Priestess with the Three of Pentacles. So that kind of lets me know that like you are secretly working on something, okay? And it takes a long time to get to the top of the mountain. No matter how many people are there, it's not just overnight you end up on the peak of the hill or the mountain, right? It takes a while to get there. And now I feel like you know that. And subconsciously you know that. You know that, I mean, and the Son of Pentacles is the slowest one. That's the Knight. Okay, so you know that the Knight of Pentacles, anything takes a while to do, okay? And just because you can't see the results right now, it doesn't mean that it's not working or it's not happening, or, you know, it's just simmering below the surface, okay? Ready to pop off, which is why we've got the Queen of Wands, again, the Sea Serpent. It's complete, okay? Something is complete. It's just now you wait for the rise. And then we got the hyena, okay? Knight of Wands. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So it is, once it reaches a pinnacle point, it's going to pop off, because that's what the Knight of Wands is going to do. Okay, again, with the infinite, okay, Three of Wands, infinite possibility that this idea is going to grab on to everything you've ever wanted, okay? And that's what the octopus does. It's like the octopus has suckers on it. It just grabs and it sucks, and it can take anything really that it wants, right? Octopus move fucking slick, okay? In the water, they move slick the way that they do things. So I feel like it's in the black and white right now. It's only because you can't see the color, right? Once you get out of the darkness and once there's some light shed on it, then you're going to realize that this is something that you're determined to do, and you're not just going to let it go. You're not just going to give it to anybody. You're not just going to give up on it, okay? And the Sea Serpent is one of our infinite characters. It's one of the etheric characters, right? Of like the Sea Serpent actually taking in everything around it, with the Mother of Wands protecting her eggs, right? So it's like the eye with the eggs, like you've got your eye on this. You've just, it's like having something in full protection. It's like you've put something in a box and you've locked it and you've tucked it away. Oh my gosh, you know what that reminds me of? It's like a really sweet oil. You know, if you make oils like rosebud oil or lavender oil, stuff like that for your skin, and you use actual plant material, if you make rose oil, you have to let that oil sit for like a year or two to get the best rosebud oil for your skin, right? So this is like 2 years, like this is something that takes a while. You don't just get the best results like that, lickety split. And some people do, which is why there's a hidden agenda here, right? It's whatever you're working on. It's saying to add infinite possibilities and to love it as much as possible so then you don't ruin it. Because not everything is the $1 million idea. Not everything is going to make you millions. But can you sit and like chill and make some decent money off of it? Fuck yeah, you probably are going to end up being able to do that. Sitting comfortably, making 3 or 4 grand a month, or 2, 3, 4 grand a month, just nice little bits of money, not too much, but I mean enough that you can live and indulge in a bit, right? I feel like the more money you get, the more you need, the more space you need, the more room you need, the bigger house you need, right? Oh, that's I reminded now by the Eddie Vedder song Society from Into the Wild, right? It's when you want more than you need, then what you think you have, your thoughts begin to bleed. Like everything that you have, you think you need to find a bigger place. And then once you get a bigger place, then you need, well, actually it's once you think you need more space, then you need a bigger place. And then once you get a bigger place, then you need more stuff to put into place. And then it's a cascading effect of crap, and actually, insider trade, I knew this fucking millionaire once, and he lost all of his money, and he got really sick, so he thought he was gonna die, and now he's just kind of sitting comfortably with like a couple fucking welfare checks a month or some shit like that. And anyways, he was like, honestly, Whitney, he's like, out of the years that I was friends with these millionaires, he's like, and billionaires, and fucking, I've got a Ferrari here and 5 Corvettes parked in the park and the driveway. He's like, how many people? He's like, I walked into those houses and they were almost empty. He's like, but damn, they look good on the outside. He's like, but you go walking around a mansion and you realize how many rooms are not used. How many rooms are empty. How many people claim to be rich and really they not. Like, honestly, in the city that I live in, it's fucking obnoxious to see Ferraris go down the main street. It's obnoxious because this city is so fucking poor. It's so fucking bare that these Ferrari and Porsche and fucking Bentley, what do you call those, dealerships, it's like people are living to get one day into that dealership. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, we just ran out of fucking meat 2 years ago over a flu. You're telling me you want to go out and buy a fucking Bentley? You want to go out and buy a Ferrari and drive it past 10 fucking bums and feel good about yourself? Wow. Put a medal on your back. Right? Like, I'll go out and give fucking bottles to the homeless. I'll go out and fucking give them food and, like, give them bread and shit. I'm not gonna fucking drive by in my fucking $450,000 fucking Rolls Royce feeling like I'm a pimp when there's fucking people dying everywhere. Like, what the fuck? But you can live comfortably, help people around you, and be like, damn, that's good. I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of other people. I can do this. Right? This is like this. It's like thinking beyond the box, not just thinking that money can buy you what it can buy you. It's like money can go so much farther than that. Money is infinite. The things that money that you can do with it, and then how much you can make, like 10 grand fucking spread out. Like, people are so, I want this and I want that, and it's just like wants. That all your money just goes to all your wants, but none of that is what you need in life. Really, right? So it's like that $1 million idea. It's never going to be the $1 million idea, but it's the comfy idea. It's the idea that gets you somewhere. And yeah, it might take a couple years, but fuck it. We all got time, right? So something that you're hiding from yourself pops off pretty quickly. And what you take to light, what you take with you, and what you hide from yourself is the name of the game. Because hiding things from yourself so then you don't overindulge on things that you don't need can be an amazing life. All right, don't go buy new Tupperware. Use jars. Recycle, reduce, reuse. Peace.